Hi friends, this is Monish back here with the another new editorial analysis class. And in today's class, we are going to check out October 6th Hindu Daily Editorial. So, without any delay in time, let us get into the class. The first part, vocabulary. The first word we have on the screen is obfuscate. The first word is obfuscate. Obfuscate is a verb and it means aspastam. Obfuscate means aspastam. To confuse or make unclear. To confuse or make unclear is called as obfuscating. Synonyms are confusion or cloud. Confuse or cloud. Antonyms explain, clarify. Explain and clarify. Example, the bureaucrat's report was designed to obfuscate the truth rather than revealing it. The bureaucrat's report was designed to confuse the truth rather than revealing the truth. Next word we have is ubiquitous. Next word is ubiquitous, and ubiquitous is an adjective which means sarvavyapti. Ubiquitous means sarvavyapti. Something which is present everywhere. Something which is present everywhere is called as ubiquitous. Synonyms omnipresent and universal. Omnipresent and universal. Omni in the sense everywhere, present in the sense present. So omnipresent means present everywhere. Antonyms rare and scarce. Rare and scarce are the antonyms for ubiquitous, which means not easily available. Example, in today's world, smartphones have become ubiquitous even in the most remote villages. In today's world, smartphones have become available everywhere, even in the remote villages. Next word we have is sycophant. Next word we have is sycophant. Sycophant is a noun and it means Sanubhuti Parudu. Sanubhuti Parudu. Flatterer or yes man. Flatterer or yes man is called as sycophant. Synonyms flatterer or toady. Flatterer or toady is a sycophant, someone who praises a lot. Antonyms critic, opponent. Critic and opponent are the antonyms for sycophant. Example, the office was filled with sycophants who praised the boss endlessly to gain favors. The office was filled with the sycophants. It means it was filled with all flatterers who praised the boss endlessly to gain favors from the boss. Next word we have is recondite. Next word we have is recondite. Recondite is an adjective and it means katinamaina. Recondite means katinamaina. Something which is difficult to understand. Something which is difficult to understand is called as recondite. Synonyms obscure, complex. Obscure and complex are the synonyms for recondite. Antonyms simple, clear. Simple and clear are the opposite of recondite. The professor's lecture on the quantum mechanics was so recondite that only a handful of students could follow it. The professor's lecture on the quantum mechanics was so recondite, was so difficult and complex to understand that only a handful or only a limited students could follow it. Next word we have is mendacious. Next word is mendacious, and mendacious is an adjective meaning apadapu. So mendacious mean lying and dishonest. Lying and dishonest is called as mendacious. Synonyms dishonest, untruthful. Dishonest and untruthful, and the opposite words are truthful, honest. Truthful and honest. His mendacious account of the incident misled the entire investigation. His mendacious account. His lying account of the incident misled the entire investigation. Next word we have is intransigent. Next word we have is intransigent. Intransigent is an adjective which means nishkarsha. Intransigent means nishkarsha. Uncompromising and inflexible. Pardon? Uncompromising and inflexible is called as intransigent. Synonyms: stubborn, adamant. Stubborn and adamant means something which cannot be altered easily. Uncompromising. Antonyms are flexible, cooperative. Flexible and cooperative are the opposite words for intransigent. The negotiators were frustrated by the intransigent stance of the union leaders. The negotiators were frustrated by the uncompromising stance of union leaders. Next word we have is excoriate. Next word is excoriate, and excoriate is a verb which means తీవ్రంగా విమర్శించుట. తీవ్రంగా విమర్శించుట. To severely criticize someone. To severely criticize someone is called as excoriate. Synonyms: condemn, criticize. Condemn and criticize, and the opposites are praising, applaud. Praises or applauds are the opposite words for excoriate. The opposition leader excoriated the government's policies in a scathing speech. The opposition leader had severely criticized the government's policies in a scathing speech. Next word we have on the screen: perspicacious. The next word we have on the screen is perspicacious. Perspicacious is an adjective which means parisila nagala. Parisila nagala. Mentally sharp and insightful. Mentally sharp and insightful is called as perspicacious. Synonyms: insightful, shrewd. Insightful and shrewd are the synonyms for perspicacious. Antonyms: dull, ignorant. Dull and ignorant. Her perspicacious analysis of the financial data impressed even the senior economist. Her perspicacious analysis means her insightful analysis of the financial data had impressed even the senior economists. Next word we have is vicissitude. Vicissitude. Vicissitude is a noun which means parivartana. Which means parivartana. Change and ups and downs. Changes including ups and downs is called as vicissitude. Synonyms: shift and instability. Shift and instability. Antonyms: stability and consistency. Stability and consistency. The vicissitudes of a stock market investor's life require both patience. So here there is something missing over here. So the ups and downs of a stock market investor's life requires both patience and effort. And next word we have on the screen: recalcitrant. Recalcitrant. It can be used as a noun and it means తిరుగుబాటుదారుడు. తిరుగుబాటుదారుడు. Stubborn, resistant to authority. Stubborn and resistant to authority is called as recalcitrant. Synonyms: defiant, uncooperative. Defiant and uncooperative. Antonyms: compliant and obedient. Compliant and obedient are the antonyms for recalcitrant. Moving on to the example, the recalcitrant employee was eventually dismissed for consistently refusing to follow protocol. So, the stubborn employee was eventually dismissed for consistently refusing to follow the protocol of the company. Now, moving on to the next part, one word substitutions. The first one word substitute on the screen we have is flotilla. The word is flotilla, and flotilla means a small fleet of ships or boats. A small fleet of ships or boats is called as flotilla. So float. Generally, what do float? Ships and boats float. So a group of ships and boats is called as flotilla. Next, drove. Next word we have is drove. Drove is a herd or flock of animals being driven. A herd or flock of animals being driven is called as drove. Next, cache. Next word we have is cache. A group of things that have been hidden in a secret place. A group of things that have been hidden in a secret place is called as cache. Next, battery. Next word we have is battery. And battery means not that you think which is available in mobiles or remotes. Battery here is a group of guns or missile launchers operated together at one place. A group of guns or missile launchers which are operated together at one place is called as battery. Next, idioms and phrases. White lie. Next word we have is Next idiom we have is white lie. White lie means a harmless or small lie told to avoid hurting someone's feeling. A harmless or small lie which is told to avoid hurting someone's feeling. Next, white elephant. Next word we have is white. So next idiom. So next idiom. So coming to the next idiom, white elephant. A position that is more trouble than it's worth. Often large and expensive, but without any practical use, is called as white elephant. So white elephant is a position that is not worth it. Like if you are having a Benz car, just like an example, if you are having a Mercedes or Benz car, it would be taking more cost for maintenance rather than using it. So it would be a white elephant for a middle class person. And coming to the next idiom, we have white collar. Next idiom is white collar. White collar is something related to work done in office or other professional environment. Related to work done in office or other professional environment is called as white collar. White as a sheet. White as a sheet. Extremely pale, often due to shock or fear. Extremely pale due to shock or fear is called as white as a sheet. You can generally ask if someone is shocked, you can ask him, why is your face as white as a sheet? Next, raise a white flag. Raise a white flag. It means to surrender or give up. To surrender or give up is called as raising a white flag. Next, let us recap the entire session briefly. What is the meaning of obfuscate? What is the meaning of obfuscate? As discussed, obfuscate means to confuse or making unclear. To confuse or make unclear is called as obfuscate. What is the meaning of recondite? What is the meaning of recondite? Recondite means difficult to understand. Something which is very difficult to understand and complex is called as recondite. Next, what does flotilla means? What does flotilla means? So, a small fleet of ships or boats is called as flotilla. Next, white lie, a harmless lie. A small harmless lie told to avoid hurt feelings is a white lie. So, that's it for the class. Hope you enjoyed the session. If you did like the session, then make sure to subscribe the channel and also like this video. And also don't forget to join the Telegram channel English with Technical Monish so that you can get the PDF and quizzes related to daily Hindu editorial. See you guys in tomorrow's class. Till then, keep studying and practicing. Goodbye.